When did we start writing for this album? I think we always record. When you have an idea, you record it on an iPhone, and sometimes when you pick some of the ideas that you can use for a particular song. But I think actually most of the album was written in January when we started. So we wrote the album kind of a month and went straight into the studio after that.
We booked the studio in the beginning of February, and in December we didn't have any songs at all. So, pretty much all the songs was written in January because, we had to.
So that was a pretty easygoing process, I guess. And then we wrote, last couple of songs, not in the studio, but just prior to walking into the studio with some kind of pre-production stuff. Yeah. Basically, what we did was that because it happened so fast, that you came down from.
I came down from Stockholm and we went to the rehearsal space.
Yes.
And we did some arranging and went through all the songs, and then we, pretty much had it after that.
And then you went back home to Stockholm and did
some demos. Yeah. Except for one track. That we actually nailed pretty much the days before we went into the studio, the final version.
Was that Black Thunder?
Yeah, it was Black Thunder. There was 2 songs.
Oh, and Shadowland.
And Undress Your Madness. So it was 3.
Yeah. Which means that all I just said was actually bullshit.
Yeah.
I think you can say that this album is very much an evolution of what's been going on since Pandemonium. And but it's a natural evolution. I don't think anything was planned. It wasn't as if we have to do this and that. Motherland was maybe a bit more melancholic. This one might be a little bit more melodic in some way. That's the best way I can explain that.
Oh, it was great. He's got a good set of ears, and there's like a mutual understanding with him. He knows what we're about. He knows what we want, and he is still like some kind of a, when it comes to recording, like a 6th member of the band kind of thing. It's very easygoing guy to work with. Maybe you should tell us the first time you worked with him.
Yeah, I would just say that it's the first time I actually just feel that you can just relax and be the musician. He has everything in his hands, and just listen back to the other Pretty Maids albums. It's just a match made in heaven. I think so.
Well, Chris Laney, what can I say? He's a master of commitment. He's a real pro, and he did a lot of his own stuff at home, as I did. And everything gelled together. Chris is the glue that holds us together. Sanity and insanity. And we're just happy to have him on board. I'm sure for him it was a big thing to there's a lot of keyboards that have to be played. You can't just, it's not just playing it, it's actually writing it in your head and finding the sound. So it's not just like guitar, bass, or stuff like that. So it's a big job, and he did it really well.
Well, the recording process was pretty much like every other albums that we've done. Smooth and easy. But actually, I think this is one of the fastest albums we've ever done. But it is the fastest album, as far as I'm concerned, with all the with the writing, the recording, and the mixing, and everything. Everything was done within a couple of months. So definitely the fastest, the quickest one we've ever done.
I guess it was just a title that came up that we thought there were like a few titles, but that was the kind of title that we kind of agreed to, I guess. That and then we wrote a lyric out from that, and we saw like the idea for a cover for it, and we thought it was cool, and so we stuck to that title.
We've done a few festivals this summer. We're doing a few shows this autumn and this winter.
And then we're actually going to start touring mainly in 2020, probably kicking off a European tour in January, February, and then we'll do festivals and gigs on off throughout 2020. So hopefully there'll be a lot of touring activity. Hopefully people will receive the album in a good way. Yeah. Play as much as we can.
We have to kick their ass otherwise.
We do.
Because it's good.
We do.
One of my favorite songs is a song called Will You Still Kiss Me, which is one of the songs that we've done a video for in Copenhagen in a place called Mappa Studio. We've shot that one there. And another favorite is a song called Serpentine, which we also did a video for. Not here though, in Malmö. Well, yeah, that's maybe some of my favorite songs.
My favorite songs for this album? Hard to say. If I should mention three, it would probably be Serpentine, Runaway World, and Undress Your Madness, the title track. But it's hard. But that was three.
Well, my favorite tracks on the album is very hard, as the other one said, but I would go for If You Want Peace, Prepare for War. I think that's a killer track.
My favorite song is Hotel California, but on this album, it's Black Thunder, just because it's different.